Alrighty, hello, what's good? Welcome back to another Persona 5 Royal video. So today, we are continuing from where we left off. Basically, if you don't know what happened last episode, we found out Dr. Maruki has a palace, somehow. But this is a little bit different. Like, this is not... Dr. Maruki, I don't think he's a shadow. That's like the real Maruki. That's the real Dr. Maruki. And this palace, I mean, yeah, it's the real Dr. Maruki. I feel like it is the real Dr. Maruki. From what we've been seeing and hearing so far, it has to be the real Dr. Maruki. And he basically created a reality for us that fitted what all the people wished for. So let's say Mona wanted to be human badly. He wished to be a human, and so Dr. Maruki made that into reality. Futaba wanted her mom to be alive. Her mom was alive. Haru's dad, she wanted her dad to be alive and be a good person. He came back. He was alive and ended up being a pretty good person. So he basically changed the reality of everybody. And same for Ryuji. He was still part of the track team and got accepted to college scholarship, but that was like a false reality and stuff, and it basically went against everything we had worked hard for. I feel like, in my opinion at least, and everything we've done in the past would have been for nothing, really. I feel like that's to me. So I'm glad now that everything's back to normal. So far from what we're seeing so far, everything's back to normal, but we have until next month. We have until February, right? Yeah, we have until February next month to decide whether we want that reality or not. In my previous playthrough, I chose no, but I said I would choose again in like a different playthrough. What would happen if I chose yes, but I feel like it would have the same outcome because our friends still came to save us. So on the final day, when we do make the final decision, I'm gonna save right before, so I could do a separate video on the gameplay. What will happen if I chose yes? So see, there's different endings, there's different outcome, because I did see a couple videos in my suggestions on YouTube how there's a good ending and a bad ending. So I'll make sure to check that out. Well, I'm not gonna watch the video, but I'm gonna do it myself. Sorry for not uploading last week because there's some issues with the snowstorm. I got stuck in Jersey 2 times actually, so now I'm able to finally record it back home. Well, now I can record. So besides that, recording's still going good. Let's get back to it. Go to bed. Make everyone happy, huh? But even so. Anyway, let's think about it tomorrow. Oh, and we got Yoshizawa back, and we found out that Yoshizawa, her real name, wasn't her name. It was her dead sister's name, and her real name is something else. I keep forgetting it, but we'll find out. We'll remember it soon. Sleep. Damn, we're just going straight to sleep. Can't talk to Mona. Oh, yes. Are we gonna find out what that school... Oh!
It's been quite some time.
Back in the Velvet Room? So what was up with that one place? The school. How did we get into school?
We have finally succeeded in reaching you.
Oh. These clothes. Yeah, why am I back in my prison outfit and chained up? Weren't we freed from the chains of rebellion? If I'm not mistaken. What's going on?
You have been imprisoned once more.
Why?
This time, not by the god of control, but a different entity. One who's bound you through your future.
Boom. Now we have to take down Dr. Maruki.
However, you held fast to your free will and believed in your bonds, allowing your friends to regain their own realities.
Yes, sir.
You are on the verge of grasping a potential reality once more. Our meeting again now within this place is proof enough. It seems the time has come.
Then that was quick. What do I do now?
We are merely beings who provide aid to humans as they carry out their will. You must be the one to determine the path and actions to take.
I want to hear Igor's voice. I want to hear that new voice. Not new, but I want to hear that voice
If the will
more.
of rebellion still thrives within you, then we will surely meet again.
Damn, we gonna get to talk to like Igor himself? I mean, it's cool. We talked to Lavenza, but I would like to talk to Igor some more. Come on now. Damn.
Lady Lavenza told you that?
We kind of drippy. That's a nice little add-on, the jacket and the scarf. That's nice. And I can't forget how the whole team knows about the Velvet Room now, so we can now openly talk to them about whatever we find out in there.
We ought to tell everyone else that too. Let's all meet up after school.
Her real name is Sumire, but let's see how this goes.
Good morning. I'm sorry. I can't believe what I tried to do to you two. I genuinely cannot apologize enough for what happened.
She's kind of looking good in that no cap. Are we in the same jacket?
Oh, come on. There's no need for that. More importantly, how have you been?
Physically, I'm fine, but mentally, to be entirely honest, I'm all mixed up.
Are you okay?
My memories are still pretty fuzzy, and I haven't really processed everything yet. I'm going to need a little time to myself to think things through. I have to figure out what to do with myself from here on.
Shoulder. So nothing new really for this part. Did someone really say they wish there was a go home club?
Time's up.
Alrighty, we're back in classes. Let's do this. Happy New Year, everyone. You'll do your homework right. Next year's going to be all about your college entrance exam, so you better start preparing now. Oh, and if you cause any trouble, that'll show up on your transcripts. So make sure you behave yourselves, okay? Now, time to turn in that homework. Let's see who's on class with you today.
Man.
Have you been studying? Well, not that you really had time for that. Yeah, I really had no time for that at all. I was busy saving all your asses. Come on now. Jeez. Is everyone rested up? More or less, my mind was racing so much that I passed out before I even realized it. Same here. I think I've sorted through my own thoughts, but I'd still like to hear everyone else's take. As me at the hideout, I have to tell you all something. Oh, really? Sure thing. We'll come to the hideout right after school then. Gotcha. Cool, I'll be waiting for y'all.
Hey!
We definitely need to update everyone about Lady Lavenza and cook up our plans for here on out too. Yo, Mona's low-key a mega simp, bro. He calls everybody by lady.
We have to choose our own path.
Like he calls on Lady On, now Lavenza, Lady Lavenza. Like what the fuck? Anyways.
Akechi had mentioned that we needed to determine what we'll do from here on out. It seems he was right.
We can accept this reality, but that means we'll have to fight Dr. Maruki, right?
Oh yes, sir. Cannot wait for
That's
that.
right. We have to confront Maruki and steal his desire. In a way, it's business as usual for us.
Dr. Maruki is an adult with a warped desire, but
But it's not like everybody else.
that desire's just a wish for us all to be happy, right?
Yeah, it's not like he's an enemy boss, so not our enemy. He is our enemy, but is not our enemy at the same exact time. And it's a difficult decision to make, but I don't know.
I admit, it's nothing similar to the desires we've seen in the likes of Shido and Kamoshida.
Exactly.
The Phantom Thieves only change the hearts of evildoers. Dr. Maruki is quite different from our past targets.
That's what makes this kind of hard.
Well, I think we already know what we gotta do. Haru's right. Dr. Maruki ain't a shitty adult at all. There are probably plenty of folks out there living all happy in this reality. Who knows? Maybe Dr. Maruki is actually doing the right thing. But we all still feel like this reality's wrong, right? We decide what's right for ourselves. That's what we all agreed on when we went after him in the palace. If changing Doc's heart fixes our reality, then I'm gonna do it. So somebody say something?
Hey, yo, Ryuji, my ride or die, bro. Come on now.
Sorry, I was just thinking about how right you are, Ryuji.
So we're going to change our target's heart not to reform society, but to acquire the reality we believe in.
Yeah, this is a different type of battle.
That doesn't sound bad at all.
Then it's unanimous.
Well, that means our next step is pretty clear.
Check out the palace.
Right. Maruki said that he'd be willing to fight if we are too. It's safe to assume he's expecting us to infiltrate his palace.
I mean, we already have.
That reminds me. You know that, reality bending stuff? Why is Doc able to do that anyway?
I want to know more about that, honestly.
I've been wondering the same thing. Even if he was the top cognitive science expert, that wouldn't be enough for him to do all of this.
Yeah.
If we're going to fight Maruki, we'd better dig up some more intel on him first.
Like, no other palace has been able to do this before at all. Like, at all. So, I would love to know how this was even possible. The alternate realities. Yoshizawa?
Good day.
Oh, never mind. Oh! She called us.
This is Lavenza speaking.
Clearly. Lavenza? Lavenza?
Huh?
Your will of rebellion has reached new heights. We would like to aid that will, if you find it agreeable.
That'd be helpful.
Wait, how is she even calling you?
And how'd she know how high our wills are? Did she tap your line or something?
Her timing was just too perfect. Maybe she actually did.
I have performed no form of electronic surveillance whatsoever.
Apparently, she can hear you.
Oh.
There's something I wish to tell you regarding your current situation. However, I'm reaching the limit of my communication ability with this method. Let us meet in person tomorrow.
Where?
It would be best for me to select a location considered easy to reach by all parties. Therefore, let us convene at your school.
Huh?
At Shujin?
Wait, she'll be at the school? Lavenza will?
Oh, does that have something to do with that dream we had where we were in our school as well? We'd be going... is that like an actual world we can enter?
In that case, I'll see you tomorrow.
She hung up.
Is she really gonna go to our school? Just walk through the front gates like nothing?
I mean, it's possible for her to leave the development as well, come to the real world, but... I don't know.
I'm not sure what to make of it. But since we've determined our goal and Lavenza's offered to help us, I'd call that progress of some sort.
True.
All we have left is whatever we discuss tomorrow at school, plus whether or not we're going to team up with Akechi.
Considering what he told us, really does seem like we share an end goal with Akechi, but... Well, I think we ought to team up. Me too.
Are you sure?
Dr. Maruki's strong enough to change reality itself. If we're gonna fight him, we're gonna need Akechi's help. Plus, if he does betray us again, we'll just take him out too.
Yeah.
I guess that settles that.
Let's all meet at Shujin tomorrow. I'll take care of figuring out how to get Yusuke and Futaba in the school.
I appreciate the effort. Thank you.
All right, let's head home for now.
Yeah, get out my coffee shop. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. The color shift. So do you think Lavenza will make it to school? I hope she doesn't get lost or anything. Yeah, don't you think it's a bad idea her wandering around in that getup? That's true. Hopefully no one gives her a hard time. If someone does, you better come up with a good excuse for her. All handed. Morgana's on top of that.
For real?
What? I'm not. How am I supposed to pull something off like that? A kitty helping out a little kid sounds like one dynamite duo. That could last 3 seasons in a movie easily. That's not exactly helpful to us right now, though. At any rate, I'm certain she would reach out to us if something were to go airy. That's true. We could put our faith in Lavenza. Agree. Let us know if anything changes. Good night, everyone. All right.
Yeah.
Why would Lady Lavenza wants to meet up at the school? It's not like she wants us to check out the place, right? Alright, what can we do? We can't, yeah, we definitely can't go anywhere.
Hey!
Come on now, dude, come on. Can I make infiltration tools?
Hey!
Bro, okay. Do you want to take a break for today? I want to think on it. Bro, okay, I'm coming to you. Name will come by the school. That must mean she's got something important to talk about. Let's hear her out. Okay, can I go sleep? Do you want to take a break for today? Bro, come on now. Force me to go to sleep. Oh, D. Hey. Sorry, it's nothing. Come on, what's up? Does it seem like nothing?
No.
I was just remembering what happened that night. Remember, right? The night before we went into Memento to erase it, before we dealt with Shido?
Hey!
Remember how I said I finally found the place where I belong? Even though I said that, I really believed it, I still fell right into Maruki's hands. I know I've made it obvious how much I want to be human. More than once I thought it would give me a chance later on, but what I did was just so lame. I can't believe I was off having a blast while you were busy trying to help us. I understand why though, but you came back. Well, yeah, that's true, but I mean, that was just the right thing to do. Now that I think about it, you've been helping me from the very beginning. Hell, I was locked up in a prison when we first met. So I'm nowhere near cool. You don't have to be cool. You're super cool. You're already super cool. Quit buttering me up. You don't have to tell me twice though. I'm going to be super cool from here on out.
Listen up.
Know what? I'm going to make you a promise right now. From here on, I'm going to be more independent. I just kept relying on you for everything because deep down I thought you could figure everything out for me. But that's all changing. I'm going to stand proud on my own 4 feet, and I'm going to be the one to protect you. I promise I will. Oh. What's this? What's this? Whoa! What's this? Oh. Well, hey there. Ah. Okay. Interesting. It's basically his first one. It's basically his first one, just a new fit. And tattoos. It's actually kind of cool. So can we do that for everybody else? I mean, besides the ones that I haven't maxed out yet, which kind of sucks. Damn it. I've discovered a new, my original power.
All right.
Morgana's persona Mercurius has changed into Diego. Diego, really? Oh damn, that was hella bright.
Okay.
Alright, time to serve Maruki is just dessert. Anyone who tries to pull one over on us like that is asking for it. Let's do our best. But you wished for it, let's do our best.
Right.
Right, sorry again for all the hassle. You and I are going to be even greater partners now.
Let's turn in for
Well,
the
things
night.
are going to get hectic starting tomorrow. Let's call it a night. What do you mean change? Your skill is going to be full. We need physical damage to all foes. What does it mean change? What does it mean change? Oh, like does persona changed? Okay, that's probably why. I thought I meant like I could change, do a cycle personas. What the heck? I did. I just tried to take a screenshot. Oh, it's probably because I earned an achievement. A new year starting. You all look sleepy. What did he do? Doze through the new year? Was Shogatsu one big excuse to laze around? Could agree. Shogatsu's not supposed to be an excuse to relax, you know. We decorate with Kodomatsu, Kagami Mochi, and Shimenawa. Sorry if I said all those the wrong way. In order to welcome the Toshigami deities. It's one of the oldest traditions in Japan. By the way, cherry blossom chewing and even Children's Day are meant to commemorate deities and spirits. Japan's got a lot of gods, so naturally there ended up being a lot of events and rituals to accommodate them all. There's a phrase referring to all the Shinto gods as a collective. Anyone know it offhand? Alright, Tsukamaki-san, I'll bet you slept through Shigatsu. I mean...
Hey, wait!
Hey, Lydiana is obviously panicking. Maybe you're gonna help her out.
Seriously?
I'm so unlucky. I didn't even sleep through Shigatsu. Eric, are you awake? Can you give me a hint? It's some phrase about the gods, but it's kind of abstract, right? What's this phrase supposed to illustrate about the gods of Shinto? Fuck. Alright, what's the date? I'm gonna pull up my good old friend Safari and pull up my page. If I can find it. Alright. Persona 5 Royal Answers. Yes, sir. Found it. Alright. December. This is on. How numerous they are. Yeah, I think that's right. Oh, fuck. Numerous they are. What's the phrase again? The 8 million gods.
That means...
This is it. Correct.
Yes, sir. I'm a big smarty pants. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
Nice going!
Oh, yes, sir. I can still rank my shit up. Let's go. I mean, my knowledge is maxed out. I need to max out the rest of the 3. Okay, at least I got charm and knowledge maxed out. That's like the 2 most important things. I gotta get that knowledge. Alright, lunchtime.
You've been awfully busy lately. Don't forget to eat lunch.
Whoa!
As for myself, be sure to order some jelly-filled bread and... That's...
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's just fluttering down the hall like a graceful... But wait, that's not my point. Let's follow it.
Oh, snap. Is that Lavenza? Is that supposed to be Lavenza in, like, disguise?
Hey,
Hey, chase it down so you don't lose sight of it. Hey, 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 hey. So I'm guessing nobody else can see it?
oh,
Hey, see that? It went to the first floor. Hey, 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 come back. Where on earth is it trying to go? Come on, we gotta follow it. Oh wait, that's where Dr. Maruki's office was. Or where he...
for real?
The nurse's office. Yeah, because Dr. Maruki would be in there. It's just like my dream. You even showed up in your dreams? That's strange. Well, never mind that. There's no point in thinking about that right now. Let's go inside the nurse's office quickly. Watch Dr. Mar... Oh my god. If Dr. Mar... Oh, okay, no, he's not in there. The butterfly has to be Lavenza.
Lady Lavenza.
Hello. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming. Well, you asked me. What's with the formality? What's with the formality?
That's odd. I thought humans regularly exchange phrases such as that upon meeting. Perhaps it would have been more appropriate to say, "What's up?"
Oh, well, anyway, how about we get this started?
As I told you yesterday, there's something I wish to tell you. But first, please gather your other friends here.
Here? You want to meet in the nurse's office?
This place is filled with the cognition of bed rest. Maintaining my existence in a reality controlled by someone like Maruki is no simple feat. But the exhaustion that it induces is limited by this place's cognition, so I may converse with you all in person here.
I... see.
Let us continue this conversation once everyone involved has convened.
She looks tired.
Until that time, I will provide my eyes a much-needed rest.
Wait, rest? Lady Lavenza?
What are you asleep? That would have been kind of cute. Oh, wait, what?
I guess we should get everyone in here.
She disappeared. I was gonna say it'd be kind of cute. She just fell over, just rested.
Infiltration success.
Oh, we put them in the track outfits.
I'm rather surprised no one took notice of us.
Considering how I don't have an adequate excuse for the school to approve your being here, we're lucky it went as well as it did.
As long as you maintain an air of confidence, you can fool just about anybody into thinking you belong.
Oh.
I must say, though, I hadn't expected you to actually reach out to me for something like this.
Oh.
Well, it's just as we said before. We've accepted your offer to work together.
So this is not even a surprise to everybody. This was originally planned by all of them. It's just a surprise to the people playing the game.
Now's not the time to let personal stuff get in the way of our goal. But if you ever betray us again, we'll make sure you regret it.
All right, then. That's no concern of mine anyway. Remember what I told you all before. We share a mutual interest. Until Maruki is defeated, we have a deal to uphold.
Hey.
It appears that everyone's arrived. Does this mean you're ready to begin?
I already know Akechi's more than shook because he hasn't even met Lavenza at all. He hasn't even been to the Velvet Room, so it's like, you know.
Ain't that our line?
Care to fill us in? Care to fill us in?
Yes. I wished to speak with you about the circumstances that led this Maruki to alter reality as you know it,
Can we explain to Akechi first? Like, look at him.
as well as the true nature of his power.
He's thinking hard right now.
You know all of that?
I admit there will be a degree of speculation involved, but only to a small extent. First, I will explain the situation with the current reality. I believe that Maruki has altered the cognition of the masses. In other words, it's thought that the alterations he's made are the result of his meddling with mementos.
Oh, he meddled with mementos? But we destroyed it.
Changed mementos? How is that even possible?
That's facts. We destroyed mementos. How'd it come back?
Wait, don't forget about our experience with the Metanav in Maruki's palace. Seems like this kind of thing has a habit of sticking around despite our expectations.
Wait. Is Maruki's Palace like the new mementos? Or wait.
Mementos is the cognition of the masses given form. If that man is truly capable of controlling individuals' cognitions,
So that means he was able to bring it back.
and that man were also to gain access to mementos, it would be no surprise that he could impact everyone's cognitions and affect reality itself.
I mean, that's one part of the reason how he could control people's cognitions or like change reality. I guess plays a part, but there's like a lot more we didn't know about it.
Could he really have done all that? I mean, it's assumed that Dr. Maruki has the power to control cognition, right?
Exactly. That man's controlling of cognition. Let's see. Why don't we refer to his power as actualization? Most likely, that actualization is a power unique to a persona. In other words, this man named Maruki is...
A god?
He's a persona user?
That's impossible.
Oh, he's just a persona
There's
user.
no way to have a persona and a palace at the same time.
Determining when Maruki first awakened to his power is wholly impossible. However, by the time he crossed your paths, there's no doubt that he was making use of his actualization, although he may have only been doing so subconsciously.
Even if it is just his subconscious, he's using a persona in the real world. So, his ability to make Yoshizawa-san think she was Kasumi-chan.
It was most likely through the use of actualization.
So he's able to use his persona in reality? That's crazy.
Still, though, even if we assume that Maruki has unique persona abilities, such as the case with him and myself,
Yeah, true.
we still need to determine how he used that power on mementos as a whole, rather than a single individual.
That's facts. Literally, me and Akechi could get that power for ourselves. Imagine.
Right. Even if there were some kind of power that could affect mementos, it's on a whole other level from what we've seen so far. A single person just shouldn't be capable of all that.
That's true. Changing reality just by thinking about it isn't something humans do. It's something that, like, gods do.
Well, I just said a minute ago.
And what if he became such a god?
The god of control.
Indeed, the being in Mementos that you all defeated was a false deity that the masses deludedly clung to. It is easy to conclude that Maruki simply took over the false god's position when it disappeared.
Ah.
Took over his position? What do you... So you're saying society thinks of Doc as a god now or something?
Now, the Phantom Thieves are the ones who gained the masses' support after defeating this so-called god of control. So it would follow that the masses would turn to the Phantom Thieves next as their savior. In that case, why did they instead turn to Maruki, who did none of the work the Phantom Thieves did?
Good point. The masses were invested in the Phantom Thieves, not Maruki.
Wait, you what? What do you mean? We never wished for anything like that. Is that really true?
It's most likely because...
Because of our wishes?
What? After we defeated the god of control, we wished for reality to be like Dr. Maruki described it. And it happened?
Oh.
I don't remember doing any wishing with you guys and Doc. I mean, when would we have even had the chance to?
No, it's just like what you...
What about our counseling?
Oh, he used our counsel. You can't change the past, but you still want to keep your chin up and press onward. Is that the gist of it? Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, it'd definitely be better if none of this had happened at all. But, well, no matter what path you might have to take to get there, I hope your track dreams will still do you some good in the end. Thanks.
Looks like you all walked right into the spider.
Oh!
There's no way of knowing how many of those situations were intentionally orchestrated by that man. However, the result is still the same. A desire for his actualization was seeded within your hearts. Thus, I have no doubt that it was your own desires that led to their actualization.
So this is all our fault, huh?
We're the ones who told him the cognitive world really exists, too.
Put an end to this.
Right, let's fight. If this is our own fault, we've got to be the ones to fix it.
Yes. This realization changes none of what we must do.
Very well. Then allow me to proceed. This world is in a very unstable condition currently. On the day that the god of control fused Mementos with the real world, the merging was undone through your efforts, and the two worlds are now attempting to return to their initial states.
So, what you're saying is this world has reverted to a state where the fusion with Mementos hasn't been totally undone. That explains why Maruki's palace was visible in Odaiba.
Even
True.
as we speak, Maruki is still influencing this world in places where its boundaries are blurred. As slow a pace as it may be, he still continues to actualize the world of the masses as a whole. Should this continue, reality shall merge with Mementos once more. The two worlds will again become one. When that happens, anyone trapped within the actualized world can never again awaken to the original one.
No.
This issue goes beyond the masses as well. Although you are all Persona users, it would be next to impossible to defy Maruki in a world completely under his control.
Damn.
To be clear, once the two worlds conclude their fusion, there will be no chance of your success in this mission.
Damn.
And I believe this fusion will conclude in 1 month's time.
To the same time with the Mako decision as well, so we have to beat this guy.
We only have a month.
If memory serves me correctly, February 3rd was the date Dr. Maruki gave us, right? Could he have possibly chosen the time limit based on when his actualization will be completed?
It's possible.
If that's the case, we don't got another choice except to steal his treasure by then.
We'll need to secure our route to the treasure by the 2nd so we can send our calling card. Then, on the day of, we're most likely going to have to fight Maruki.
Wait, who will we send the calling card to? I mean, we know we're sending it to, but how will we send it to him?
Allow me to produce the calling card.
Like, will we just hand it to him in the palace?
This is certain to be our final card. I'll pour my heart and soul into its creation.
Yes, sir, Yusuke.
Be that as it may, there are still some unsolved questions.
I mean, the palace is... I mean, the Medinav?
Right?
What's the deal with the palace's name? Doesn't seem to affect the app's functions, but
Oh, right.
That must also be a product of Maruki's cognition.
Because the actual name of the palace is blanked out, and I don't think Maruki's name even comes up on it.
He most likely learned that you could somehow infiltrate the metaverse. As long as he permits your existence, your method of infiltration will not entirely disappear either. However, in his heart he must have feared you would learn his identity as the palace's ruler. Perhaps such a feeling took the form of hiding the ruler's name from
Oh,
you.
never mind. It actually is his palace, but if he's a Persona
In
user...
that case, why didn't Dr. Maruki just actualize us out of existence entirely?
That's how Maruki does things. Maybe he wants to save us.
Maruki told us he wants us to accept his world. It may be hard to believe, but since we mutually benefit from his actualization, maybe he really does want us to submit.
Sorry, even if it does fix shit for us, I just can't accept the world getting treated like that. Let's start the infiltration tomorrow, yeah? And you? Sound good?
You're willing to ask me as well.
Look at that smirk.
Duh, dude. The Phantom Thieves don't act unless it's a unanimous vote.
Fine then. You know I have no intention of accepting Maruki's world anyway.
Then that settles that.
Wait, what about Yoshizawa-san?
we may not have summoned her as one of the Phantom Thieves. This definitely involves her as well.
Maybe we should fill her in on our situation once she comes to terms with her own. What she does with that information, though, that's up to her.
Right.
If that concludes matters, I shall continue to watch over you, Trickster.
Yes, sir.
Please show me the path that you choose for humanity.
Oh, damn. Oh! Yoshizawa was watching this the whole time. I low-key had a feeling that she might have been watching us or followed or something like that. I had a little bit of a feeling.
Guess we might as well close up for the night.
Hey, Sojiro.
Hey, once you're done washing that, you can go ahead and call it a welcome.
Yoshizawa?
Have a seat.
Hey.
She's here to see you, right? Now, don't worry about finishing up. I'll take care of it later.
Yo, Sojiro the man.
Sorry for coming over so late. And thank you for the coffee.
Anytime. Baby girl. Bro, I'm trying to...
It's delicious.
Thank you. I made it myself.
Would you mind if I got something off my chest?
I would love to hear anything.
Thank you.
No prob.
So, to tell the truth, I saw you all go into the nurse's office today.
Hello.
And, I sort of eavesdropped on your conversation.
About Maruki? About the actualization?
You've all found the paths you want to take, and are following them with such confidence.
Yes, sir.
Whereas, I'm simply... Like Dr. Maruki said before, I ran from the truth. I couldn't handle the fact that Kasumi died because of my actions. My memories are still a bit hazy, but even when I remembered that I'm really Sumire, I didn't want to accept it. I was still running from reality, where Kasumi is gone, where I had to live for Kasumi instead of as her.
You still want to run?
No. Like I said earlier, I realized something when I saw you all striving to push onward. I can't keep running like this. But now that Kasumi's gone, I have no idea what to do with myself. Senpai, what should I do?
I know you'll choose well.
You can be awfully firm sometimes, Senpai, but you're absolutely correct.
Yes, sir.
I must thank you for allowing me to unload all of this onto you. I'm still not completely sure what I should do, but I plan to think more on it. I've got to figure out what to do with my life now.
Let's reform society.
Hey, tomorrow we're going to the palace. We're going to take back the world, the real world. Rewriting reality, I would never have thought such a thing was possible. Not only that, but this palace is ruled by a persona user. How does that make any sense? I know God modding when I see it. At this point, he basically is a god, right? This should make Shido look small time. We need to come up with a plan. That's a good point. We should meet up tomorrow. Sounds good. Speak of which, how should we contact Ketchikun? I guess we could let him back in the group chat, right? Yeah, we had to kick him out the group chat. Now we could let him back in. It's been quite a while. We could let him back in. Let's put him in. All right, I'll take care of it. Thanks. A month ago. 1 month. 1 month to go, huh? We better come up with a plan. That time is gonna go by fast. Can you do anything?
Hey.
All right. Can we make infiltration tools? No, I cannot. We gotta sleep.
Hey.
This is gonna be easy. Let's keep our guard up. So yeah, I'm gonna keep one eye open in my sleep, just in case Maruki comes into my room and touches me. It's crazy. Alright. Oh yeah, I have to go off to school, I forgot. Alright, we're heading to the palace today, yeah? A good idea, I'd say. Although we mustn't rush, of course. Yeah, honestly, if we want to accomplish anything, we gotta get out of here. I agree. Is that all right, leader? Let's go. We should be careful. Hell yeah, we got this. In that case, let's meet at the hideout after school. I completely forgot that was gonna get added.
Okay.
All right, the hideout after school then. Should we tell Yoshizawa? Well, we should probably still leave her alone. I expected to come like right after school. Honestly, I expected to come around like right after school. Tell everyone to meet up at the hideout. We should all talk this over before we enter the palace. I expected like a follow or something like that. Never mind then. It seems everyone has arrived. Let's begin. February 3rd is the date we agreed on with the Maruki. We've got to find the treasure already. Once that date passes is over, we all get that, right? We'll have to discover a route by February 2nd to be more precise. That's another way to look at it, and nice you actually remembered.
Yeah?
Of course I did. Wait. For a second, like Makoto had her hair down, but her hair is way too short. It would be a terrible idea to secure our route sooner rather than later. We must be deliberate, however, we have no idea what's going to happen.
Right.
Yeah, Dr. Maruki's pretty much got the power of a god. I doubt anything's going to go smoothly. We better not let her guard down.
Very well. Let us go.
Then we just go immediately. Oh.
Hello, everyone.
I called it. I called it.
You're going to fight Dr. Maruki, yes? Please, take me with you.
But you can't go in dressed like that.
Please? I'm done running away.
Hey.
I can't keep relying on people like Senpai.
Yes, sir.
I want to live life as Sumire.
Color me impressed.
I'm pretty sure this is everyone's first time besides me, Akechi, and Mona that seen Yoshizawa in her persona form.
Looks like she'll do just fine here.
Time to team up.
Thank you.
In that case, we gotta come up with a code name for you.
That's true.
What now?
It wouldn't be right if you were the only one going by your real name, you know?
Oh, you're right.
Joker, got any suggestions?
Ooh, Violet sounds leotard. Appetite. Violet sounds nice. I like Violet.
Oh, that's right. Sumire in English is violet.
It is?
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
It is? I did not realize that. Okay.
Violet. Yes, let's go with that.
Excellent. Now remember, everyone, Violet, not violent. Violet.
Yes, thank you for clarifying.
Look at it,
I'm
Catchy.
surrounded by absolute fools. Are we done? We should probably get moving.
I know. Jeez. Come on, Violet.
Yeah.
Alright, first of all, let's come up with our group of 4. First, we secure routes to the treasure. We've gotta know where it is before we can steal it. After all, we've already checked most of the palaces on the map, though. Looks like we'll need to go even deeper into the palace. Hold on, let me take a look real quick.
Yes.
There's a locked security door here. I'd say this is the best place to investigate. Except I'm getting some weird shadow reading, so be careful.
Joker.
That's over in front of the auditorium. Let's get going. Alright, first of all, who's our team? Okay, I have to check everyone's persona real quick. Stats. Alright, he doesn't have any healing abilities. Akechi doesn't have any healing abilities as well. Sumire does not have any healing. She does. Fully Soldiers, but it's only 1. So I'm sorry, let's take out for Yuji and put Morgana in. And we can go in. Alright, check door. Okay. Let's go. This is the gang for right now. Oh, it's open now.
Oh,
Alright, just a little more to go. Violet, are you holding up okay?
Yes.
Yes. Sorry, I just feel a little off. My outfit. Looks like it's not stable yet. I let my guard down for a second, but I swear I'm fine, so sorry for making you all worry. That's fine and all, but don't hold us back either. If you push yourself harder than you're capable of handling, you'll endanger everyone on your side too.
Security level crazy.
Enemies approaching. They're fast. I don't know what the heck they are, but we better move it. Should we get back to it? If things start looking bad, we'll retreat right away. Until then, we'll back you up with everything we've got. That's facts. We're hella strong. Me and Akechi did this. Just the 2 of us. Come on now.
I have something.
Alright. Oh no, we've already been here. Should we save? Okay, we can save the room over here.
I should write something.
Alright. This is before we went in and make the decision with Maruki. Like the first time, but so we'll save here again. I might overwrite this save because it's the main Persona story. It was the main Persona 5 vanilla story. So I might overwrite this with the new saved game file when I save the next time. But I don't know, maybe. Alright. Let's go.
Let's go.
Anyways, up here. Whoa!
Violet!
Sandrian!
Her personas!
Not on my watch!
Please stay back.
I appreciate it, but allow me. I chose to stand on my own and fight. It's time I stopped being helpless. I hung my head low and took your hand. But I knew all along, deep down, pretending to be Kasumi was not the right way.
Oh, it's not sure with the mask off?
The weak, insecure Sumire
Oh!
dies today!
Violet.
You were the one. The only one who stayed true to yourself. Come, Sandrian! If you don't answer my call now, how else
can we make our dream come true?
Such tenacity. It seems to
Ooh.
take you better than ever before. The glass slippers are the icon of glory.
Huh.
Not just for you, but the other girl within you as well.
Oh.
I am thou. Thou art I.
Oh.
Are you prepared for your debut? The ball
Sorry for the
waits.
background noise, if there is any.
Certainly.
Oh, yes, sir. Oh, ew.
That's it.
Floating skulls with snakes in their head.
Yeah, you tell him.
Go Violet! Give him hell!
Yes. Let's do this, Cendrillon. Dance, Persona.
Heavy blast damage to all foes. Let's do this. Oh, they're all weak to blast damage.
Thank Violet!
All attack. I almost pressed X too.
All out attack!
Hey. Alrighty.
Sorry for troubling you. I'll be fine now.
You were as impressive as always out there. Well done, Violet.
Thank you. I still have a lot to learn, though. I promise I'll do my best not to slow you down.
Come on, you don't have to be so formal with us.
Sorry. And the same goes for you too, Joker-senpai. I hope you'll still be there for me.
I sense a renewed resolve from Sumire. What the heck?
I am thou. Thou art I. My vow stands renewed in pursuit of the truth.
I am hella
In
what the?
breaking free of doubt, the chain that impedes thee is thy strength of heart made manifest.
This is completely different.
Birth of the faith persona. Thou hast obtained the winds of blessing that shall guide thee to the furthest depths.
Sounds like a different voice too a little bit. I don't know if it's just me, but Oh, I unlocked 5 more ranks.
All right.
You've unlocked the Faith Confidant once more. Your Faith Confidant can grow now further.
All right, let's kick some ass.
Yes, let's press onward.
Yes.
Oh, wait. Damn it. I took a look around, but it looks like it was built so it couldn't be accessed anywhere else. You'll need an ID for the door. That lock means there's got to be something important here, though. Let's go get an ID. But first we need some sort of clue. Oh, look. Yes, their ambush attempt failed. Now they're examining the authentication device. They're not getting anywhere without this ID, though. This is the end of the line for them. What's up, Oracle? I intercepted some communication between the shadows. Our ID hunts finally comes in, and that shadow over there has one.
Yeah.
Looks like you're snooping. I mean, your tech skills come in handy again. I didn't even spot that shadow. I don't think he knows I heard him. Why don't you ambush him for the ID? You can't reach him from in here, though. You have to go around and go around the back and through the auditorium.
Yes.
Understood. We need to take that hall up ahead. Let's go. Alright, let's go this way then. No, I have to go this way. Alright, so... Alright,
I can see it.
see if there's anything we could take.
It's something.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. I didn't see that. Right, first check out the side. Okay, now we're going this way. Probably nothing on that corner. I know I didn't look there.
It's somewhere. Show me your
Always
true
light
form.
work.
This enemy is beneath us. It should be easy if we stay focused.
Let's go.
You know, we know the deal. We know the deal. We know the deal. Come on now, we know the deal.
Game and set. Good work, everyone.
We know the deal.
I can feel it. It seems they were not a very formidable opponent.
Oh, of course I catch you.
Two foes. You can take this nice and easy. Weak to bless skills.
Weak to
Do we
bless.
have any ready? Weak to bless skills. Do we have any ready?
I can't pass the baton.
It's
What
time.
happened to that
By the
method?
myriad truths. Just trash after all.
Okay, let's move
Jesus
on.
Christ, just trash after all. Come on. Don't guy disrespect like that.
What a skill.
Colossal physical damage to one foe. The Colossal Titan.
That's all it
Feel
takes.
it. Show me your true form.
Just right there.
That one's just weird. I don't know what it's gonna do. We're evenly matched here. Just weak to bless skills. Are you ready?
All will be revealed.
Nice!
Lights work.
Okay, let's move on.
Okay.
That was fast. I'm getting...
Let's go.
You can take this nice and easy. A curse skill might do it. We can
Persona.
manage an instant kill here.
Go down.
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool.
Oh, we get a Futaba finisher. I've not seen this one in a long time. Had her little toys fall out. So cool.
This will help me do better.
Wait, oops. Let's see.
All right.
You're all so strong.
Come on, mate. Oh, over there. Where's this lead to?
I can feel it. Show me your true form.
God damn.
Think that this enemy is beneath us. It should be easy if we stay focused.
Izanagi no Okami Picaro.
Lights work, like always. Come on now.
Aim and set. Good work, everyone.
All right. A good battle.
I'll reveal your true form.
Ambush. Boom. Chapow.
Let's go.
Attack successful. Now just don't lose. Weak to bless skills.
Persona.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I have a Persona Bless attack. I hope at least.
Melchizedek.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Izanagi no Okami Bigoro.
Guess we finished them all off.
Okay, let's move on.
All right.
Huh? Done already? How disappointing.
This is gonna be a different area. Oh, it lets him.
What would you like to do?
There's that shadow. Should we go for it? Let's do it. Hell yeah, I'm ready for this. Wait, hold up. He's communicating with another shadow. I'm gonna be able to intercept some useful info. You should head back to your post. You're supposed to be in the observation room. And stick with the plan. Don't go acting on your own. I'm only trying to eliminate any potential risks for our master, but I guess I should have kept my ID on me out here. Fine, I'll return to the post.
Huh?
What? Sorry, Joker. That shadow's about to head out. Ambush him. Quick, go, go. Damn it. Oh. What the fan of these? I must have been followed. Damn, I told you now. I told you, now we have to eliminate them for our master. Oh my gosh, get with 2 of them. They're fine. That tiger dude is like not that strong, but who knows, probably could be a little stronger.
The opponent is strong. Don't
Yeah.
do anything reckless.
Persona.
Alright. Oh, it is for one enemy. Fuzz, I forgot.
This is my soul. Did I miss?
Alright, not that strong. Lightning? Alright, let's see if he's weak to wind.
Manifest.
Damn it. Come on, Mona.
Listen, you can't move.
Finish this. Lights work. Personal ID. We got it. Level 76. Damn. Damn, Akechi's a higher level than me? By one level. By one level. We got the ID, now we just have to... it sure feels like we're one step closer to the treasure. Might as well try the ID out on that door.
We did it.
It opened, did it, Oracle Senpai? Oracle Senpai, mwah, I like the sound of that. From here on out, we're off the map. Keep your guard up, everyone. Oh yeah, that's true. Is this a kind of storage area? We go through the hassle of getting this ID, and this is where we wind up. Don't be too disheartened just yet. Consider the size of the room. There are most likely multiple exits. If we can make our way through here, I believe we'll be much closer to the palace's central area. So basically, we just gotta keep charging on. Well then, let's hurry and get the hell out of here. Being psyched isn't fine and all, but... No, being psyched is fine and all, but we don't have the best of visibility here. Stay on guard, alright? Alright, oh yeah.
It's somewhere.
Oh god, we're gonna be fucking going up there? A weakling.
I'll reveal your true form.
This enemy is beneath us. It should be easy.
His minions probably win, but I don't have time for that. Let's just take you out.
Defeated. All right, Joker.
Hardly a challenge.
Good work, everyone.
All right.
A good battle.
I can see it.
What the heck? What? Yo, you saw the way it was running towards us? It was like crawling on the floor.
To bless skills. Do we have any ready?
Let's go.
I'm gonna save it to what's it called?
Is it my turn?
Bro.
Roger. Not bad, Mona. Don't move now. They're done for.
Okay, now it's your turn. Wait, bro, come on.
Diego.
Oh damn, that was actually kind of cool.
Let's dance.
Okay, now we could use Sumire. Jeez.
Wipe them all out. One enemy.
Oh damn.
And it's weak. This will be a slaughter. Here I go. Speed up. This enemy's beneath us.
It's time.
It should be easy if we stay focused.
Murray truths. How? That felt like it took a little while longer than it usually does.
Makes us stronger. Okay, let's move on.
All right.
They didn't stand a chance.
Somewhere.
Bored now. Go find a strong enemy.
We found a treasure chest. I wonder what's inside.
Bro, oh my god, how did they spot me? Like, whatever.
This enemy is beneath us. It should be easy if we stay focused.
Light work, come on now.
Good work, everyone.
Okay.
Just our teammates were lower.
It's somewhere.
That's a strong-looking shadow. Hopefully we won't have to fight it.
Show me your true form.
Figure this one. I might want to fight the strong one.
Demon in sight. Let's get it.
Give me a side. Do I have any what ice? It's one foe though. God damn. Alright. Do each time.
Knocked him right off their feet. Nice, Joker. Knocked him right off their feet.
Let's
nice,
go.
Joker.
You're mine.
Nice one, Joker. You hit his weakness. Persona. Sumire.
Critical. Oh, weak.
Show us what you got, Violet.
I want this one.
Your power's incredible, Joker.
Yes, sir. Of course, it's incredible. Cause I'm incredible. Level up.
All right. I can see it.
Could go up here now.
I'll reveal your true form.
Klopow. Oh my god, is that me? Oh no, it's just a part of her.
Show them, Sumire. All enemies are down. Thanks, Violet. Beat him up.
Yes, sir.
A perfect 10.
Klabam.
All right.
Huh? Done already?
It's somewhere.
I can't grapple onto it anymore.
Two foes. You can take this nice and easy. We're evenly matched here. Her skill might do it. Let's dance. We can manage an instant kill here. Victory is ours.
still up. Persona! Diego! One enemy on the floor. Bonafide! Show your might!
Oh, yes, sir.
Luna took out a
Ouch.
shadow. Good stuff.
Will I have any space? I hope I have space. I should. Remember. Yeah. Buzz.
You've got a new mask, Joker.
Alright, I cannot capture no more personas at this point.
That seems like a strong one.
Okay. I can see it.
Single USB cord.
Oh,
Looks like it goes over there. Is that the exit?
Shall we go?
Let's wrap this up, Joker. Okay, perfect. Alright. How are we gonna get over there? Looks like I do some climbing. Most likely. Alright.
I can see it. Show me your true form.
Ready, let's see.
You've got the advantage. Don't
Damn, we've
rush
been
it.
getting this boost every turn.
Let's dance! This is my soul!
We missed her? Yo, you good? You good, Sumire? Come on.
Break them.
Oh. That took a little while longer.
Alright, Joker!
What a workout!
Okay, let's
Oh yeah,
move
super
on.
duper workout. Alrighty.
Okay.
That was so easy, I'm yawning.
Alright, how are we gonna get across? Bro, how? Bro, I literally hid. Come on.
Just three shots. Good luck. Looking good.
How am I missing this one so much?
Gotta be quick. Nice, Violet. Just what I would expect from an athlete. All enemies are down. Thanks, Violet.
Hell yeah.
All out attack.
Hell yeah, dude.
Landing!
I gotta use this next time.
Wait, oops. Oh my god. Severe fire damage to all foes.
Okay.
The enemies are gone. We can move ahead.
I have something. I'll reveal your true form.
Let's test our skills out real quick. See how strong this guy is. Of course, the big
Got
guy.
the advantage. Don't rush this. Strong and impervious to nuclear attacks?
Okay, good drain nukes. Decrease.
This is my soul. They're pretty tough. Come forth, lather cell. I'll finish you.
Very resistant to that. Whoa. That was pretty big. Alright, same with our big blade attacks. What the hell are these attacks?
To get out of this
What are these attacks? What? What are these attacks?
We're completely dizzy. His accuracy is low.
Oh yes, if you're almighty damage.
By the myriad truths.
As long as I'm here, I'm not going down. See how much damage it is. Not much.
Wasting your time.
Oh yes, sir.
Must repay blood.
I love our showtime. I love our showtime. It's so good, I don't even want to skip it. Yes.
What a letdown.
It's just too good to skip. It's too good to skip. Perfect level up for us. God's hand. Colossal physical damage on foe.
My persona learned a new skill.
300 damage to one foe.
A new skill. Now I can fight harder.
Increases for one ally. Ooh. Light gun damage, severe gun damage to one foe.
Okay.
Woohoo! That was hairy.
You go back up there? We get chest now. Alright.
I can see it.
You get on that side. But how?
I can see it. I can feel it.
At least the same one. Alright.
I have something. Show me your true form.
Oh, I need to heal everybody, goddamn. Okay, just take this out, quickie style.
Weird.
Yep, I am calling it quickie style. Calling it quickie style. Come on now.
Just like I thought.
It's a
Level
step
78. Come on, Akechi. I'm catching up to you, G. Let's go with you.
Okay.
If our enemies really are this weak, they won't even be good practice.
Ah. I'm weak. It's like I'm strong.
The effects of cognition are low.
It's a sa-
Alrighty.
I should write something.
Alright. Save here.
Got it.
Let's go. What the heck?
Hey,
Hold on, look over there. Security is even tighter here, apparently. They appear quite formidable. That means this place must be important. Let's take them out whenever we're ready. We're not ready right now. Huh. We're not ready right now. Let's see. She needs it. Give her gooch. We will surely be walking at 5. Have you finished your preparations? All set.
Indeed.
Very well, let's go again. So you dare to defy his excellence? Let us pass out of the way. Who are you to give me orders? Alright.
There.
That is a lot. That is a lot. Alright.
let's finish this.
That should do.
Oh.
Impossible.
Well, let's go, Mona. Okay, she can reflect.
All will be revealed.
Let's dance.
Electric attack won't work. Try bless damage.
Nothing isn't working.
Box.
Nice,
Don't
Joker.
work on me. Come on now.
Opponent is strong. Don't know wind skills. It's powerful, so stay on guard. No wind skills. The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Alright, that worked.
Time for my persona.
I can pretty much resist it. So I should just heal up somebody. Apply to all of us.
Thank you so much.
No time for thanks. I shall be Zona. Wasting my time.
Dance, persona. This is my soul.
Oh, she's gonna block it.
That was awesome, Mona.
Let's do this.
Oh,
They're
yes.
wide open. Let's slaughter them.
Yes. You gotta love it. It's too good. I don't know why. It's just the fact that Joker's first showtime is with a catchy is amazing. I believe that takes care of that. So, where are we now? This room seems very different to the rest of the palace. It was more heavily guarded as well.
Well,
Could this be some sort of surveillance room? The monitors are displaying various rooms within the palace. Wait, we were being watched this whole time? I don't know about that.
I see.
Yep, I knew it. This room's more of a mainframe than a monitoring system. Also, the information is being collected here from across the palace and getting converted into raw data.
Oh?
Data collection, but what for?
Wait.
You know, this room ain't got any sort of way forward. Think we gotta find out the path somewhere else? Actually, it looks like there's a path beyond those cables. We're sure not using it as is though.
Oh,
Oh, what is it now? Cameras and mementos? Is that mementos?
Yep, yep.
I've tracked the location all the data is being sent to. Looks like it's going into mementos. Might be able to make some headway if we investigate this location. That reminds me, Linda did tell us Dr. Maruki is utilizing mementos to distort all of reality. Even still, are those really data cables? I think we're done here now. Let's go check mementos. Agreed. Sticking around here isn't going to help us any. Alright, let's get out of here now. For now, let's see if Mementos trip does us any good. It's gonna be so weird going back to Mementos, honestly. After everything we've done. I knew I made the right choice with Sumire. I've got an eye for talent. Good work today, but you've got school tomorrow. Don't stay up too late and end up dozing off. Alright guys, as I said earlier, this might not be too long of an episode really. An hour and 30 minutes max. So I'm gonna end it right here. I have a lot of things to do. Next time I upload or my recording, I might record tomorrow. It might not be for long either, but enough to at least get a lot of the main stuff done pretty much. And that's it. So I just hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys next video.